I thought I'd share some of the paintings that I did at the Plein Air Festival I went to a couple of weeks ago down in Canberra here in Australia, and talk you through some of the paintings I did outside on location, all the things that I think went wrong with them, because I learn a lot from my own mistakes. And maybe this video will also help you to look at your work and think, critically, kindly, but look for the things that you can improve on next time. Now, plein air painting, as you probably know, poses a lot of different challenges. It's very different to painting in the studio, and it's definitely out of my comfort zone. But I keep trying, I keep pushing myself, and I am seeing an improvement as I go out. In the last demo on Patreon, I painted this scene, which is the view from a place called the Arboretum. It's sort of a hill outside of Canberra looking down into the city. The main city is down here, and that was one of the painting locations the year before. We were going to return to this location, so I thought I'd do a bit of a preparation of painting. I didn't end up painting this view again because I did it in the studio, and maybe I should have, but I tried something different, and you'll see in a minute how that turned out. Anyway, so that was kind of my preparation getting into the spirit of plein air. I went down there for 4 days of painting in different locations, and the first one was right up my alley. It was a beautiful location outside of Canberra in one of the national parks on a river, and this is kind of my cup of tea. Now, this was my first plein air painting. I rocked up, drove for 3 hours early in the morning, got there by about 10 o'clock, set up an easel, and pretty much started painting. And I'm pleasantly surprised in how this turned out, considering all of that. It's a familiar scene to me in some ways. It's, trees and rivers and reflections and things like that. Now, what I don't like about it, or what I think I could have done better, is it's too much green. It wasn't actually this green. There was a lot more colors in it. It's autumn in Canberra at this time. There would have been more reds in here, maybe more yellows. I could have just played around with the color palette. Also, the focal point is kind of these rocks that get the sunlight, and there was a bit of water reflection in here. I didn't really get the sparkle out of this, and considering of how much sits around this as a focal area, it's quite small. I should have probably made this more of a focus and then worked harder to support this light and dark contrast here. But overall, at first glance, I think it's an okay painting, to be honest. I wasn't too disappointed. The second one I did on location was the same river. So before that, I was sitting around the corner here, and this is the next location coming around the bend. So the water's sort of flowing this way. Also beautiful spot, and again, I'm not unhappy with the painting. Outdoors, the light keeps changing all of the time. It's a bit uncomfortable. I sort of tried to make, the statement between the big red tree here, the autumn tree, against all of the green. But again, I think I've sort of overdone it a bit with the green. I could have easily introduced a bit of color here into the river, made it maybe even warmer or bluer, have the sky reflect. I don't think the shadows are quite working here. Could have been a bit darker, more contrast, so to lead into the picture. And then the rocks, I think, are well intended, but they're sort of lined up like ducks in a row, right? Forgot all about the principle of unity with variation type of thing. There should have been probably one big rock and then a couple of smaller support. And most important thing that's lacking for me is really a clear focal point. It's probably the tree, but it's not pretty enough for that. And then maybe it's going into the distance, so it's lacking a bit of a highlight here. Again, okay painting. I think I've done better outdoors than I have in previous times. So from that perspective, I'm again not unhappy with the results, but it isn't a wow painting. Probably none of them are, but this is where I'm at in my journey, and definitely more of a studio painter than an outdoor painter. Next day was probably my favorite day and my most successful day. This was another natural sort of reserve on the outskirts of Canberra, looking over the water onto the Government House, which is a very famous location in Canberra. They actually did go and paint there a couple of days before, or the day before I arrived, so I missed out painting here in this garden looking the other way. But this is a beautiful view, and I'm very pleased with this painting. I think, you have to acknowledge that that's where I am as far as outdoor plein air painting goes. I think the composition's good. I like balance between no detail and a bit of detail. This house, I really like how that rendered as something that's far in the distance. Things I could have done better or would have done differently in the studio. Maybe I would have put a bit more care into this tree. Maybe the value is dried a bit too light. And this jetty, I knew that wasn't the best part of the painting. Well, first of all, it's parallel to this line. Should have probably been a bit of a different angle. Overall, again, I think I'm very happy with how this plein air painting turned out as a record of the day. The best painting of this day, and one of my favorite paintings overall, is this tree here, and I popped it into a frame because I actually put it into the competition. Didn't win an award, but that's fine. I got plenty of eyeballs on it, and I got plenty of good feedback from it from some very, very advanced artists. I loved sort of the colors in the trees in the background and make this the focal point, the texture and everything. So I'm very happy with this painting. There's a few things that I might do differently or better. The shape, I don't know, it's kind of neither here nor there. And the other thing is that I didn't pay enough attention on how I draw the branches. It's a bit like a hand, like a star shape. So I should have probably, I don't know, offset this branch a bit more or pulled this one down a bit further. Feels not quite like an organic tree, but these are details. Overall, I'm super happy with this painting. The next day was super challenging for me because that's when we went back to this location, the hill overlooking the city. So that's the same location as this. I'm looking towards this hill here. I'm standing down here on this little, next to this little building here, looking down there. Early in the morning, there's lots of fog and mist. I tried to sort of capture the haziness and the washed out colors, but yeah, it just didn't work for me. I worked with wetting the back of the page first, make it really wet, and then wanted to have this vision of this wet in wet painting. But then took forever to dry because it was cold. It was, about 10 degrees. So it took a long time for the paper to dry. So that was the wrong decision to make outdoors. Yeah, and then I kind of lost the light and didn't know where I was going, and then realized, well, that's not actually that interesting. Focal point sort of sits here. Anyway, I kind of abandoned it halfway through. To me, this is one of those paintings that will remind me as a failure what not to do in the future. I did end up crawling up the hill a bit further and then do another painting, which I also really like. That was the second one that I entered into the competition. A few things that I would do differently, and I'm thinking about doing differently because I want to repaint this in a different way, is that it's probably too centralized. What really attracted me to this painting was the shadow, and it cast a long shadow when I first got there, but then the sun moved so fast that the shadows disappeared, and I made the mistake of adjusting my painting to what I'm seeing rather than what I decided to do at the beginning. So it didn't stick to my original plan, and then kind of lost a little bit of that attractiveness, and probably also would make this bigger and scale around. I've actually put a post out on my newsletter on Substack where I talk about this problem and how I'm planning to fix it with some thumbnails, doing a bit more design thinking before I go to painting. So check that out if you're on the newsletter, and if not, go and have a look. Overall, I'm really happy with this painting. Love the values. The aerial distance, the rocks are not labored, they're just the right amount of detail. So the tree could be better as well. But anyway, so that's probably the best painting I did in the week. Then on the last day, we went down into the city, and that's out of my comfort zone. I'm not really a painter that likes to paint a lot of buildings and architectural or street scenes. So I found more sort of park locations with trees. But this is looking onto the War Memorial, so that has a bit of significance. And it was a beautiful morning, and then just the sunlight just hit the tops of the buildings there. A lot of fog and mist came in. I sort of got there halfway. So there's elements in this painting that I like. I didn't get that misty watercolory quality. Didn't put enough care into this shadow. I sort of got a bit frustrated. I sort of could see this wasn't really going to work out. There's always the question, do you abandon it? Do you try again? Do you start over? Do you go somewhere else? Or do you try and finish it? And then I kind of sort of try and finish it, but my heart wasn't really in it. It sort of just fizzled out. So then I moved over a bit further to the right. And for those who know Canberra, this is in the sculpture garden of the National Art Gallery, outside the National Art Gallery. I think that turned out all right. The composition's pretty good. I did a bit of thinking on how to place the mountain and the trees. I shuffled things around from where I was sitting. I even managed to put in a couple of figures. I'm really happy with this guy here. I think that's the sort of level of detail I want to put into a figure, and even that, having one of my fellow artists painting there. I forgot to show you a couple of sketches, and these are actually also worth looking at. This is the first one, not this one. Here, that's on that first day next on that river. After I'd done the 2 paintings, I kind of went, we'll see if I can do something else, and pulled out my sketchbook. And then, of course, I painted something that I really, really like. I always feel so much freer in a sketchbook. It's the same paper, so there's nothing different about painting on this or this for me technically. But anyway, so I love this simple, strong composition, great texture in here. Absolutely love this sketch. Wish I'd had this on a piece of paper with a stamp on it, so I could have entered it into the competition, but I didn't. And then on the second day, I did this one as a warm-up painting. I really love this painting. The sky, the fuzziness, the softness of the morning, having those 2 trees, they're just beautifully rendered here. And then this foreground, it's so loose, it's free. It's probably my favorite effort of the week, if I have to be honest. Just wanted to show you those 2. Thanks for watching, and a painting demo is on its way.